Prepare to be amazed by Alaska's mysterious illness. In the 1950s, a quaint village in Alaska faced a shocking outbreak that left many residents ill and even caused fatalities. This mysterious disease had symptoms mimicking the flu, leading to widespread panic in the tight-knit community. Health experts scrambled to uncover the source, finally pinpointing it to spoiled whale blubber that had been contaminated with dangerous bacteria. The villagers had consumed this tainted food, which resulted in the sudden wave of sickness. However, just as quickly as it appeared, the illness disappeared, leaving behind unanswered questions in a chilling memory. Remarkably, no similar incidents were reported after the outbreak, making it a unique case in medical history. Today, it serves as a reminder of how vulnerable we can be to our environment and the need to understand the potential hazards hidden in our food sources. What lessons can we learn from this eerie chapter in Alaska's history? Let's uncover the truth about ancient ostracism. In ancient societies like Athens, ostracism was a powerful tool used to maintain balance in their democracy. This process allowed citizens to vote to exile individuals whom they considered too influential or a threat to the state. Each year, Athenians would gather to write names on pottery shards called ostraka, and if a person received enough votes, they would be banished for up to 10 years. While this might sound harsh, the aim was to prevent tyranny and keep democracy healthy. Imagine being sent away simply for being popular or powerful. The practice not only affected the individual exiled, but also sparked change in political dynamics. In many ways, ostracism served as a check on power, forcing leaders to stay accountable to the people. This fascinating blend of politics and culture raises an important question. Can modern societies learn from these ancient practices? Hard to believe, but frogs can struggle to jump. Brachycephalus frogs, among the tiniest creatures in the rainforest, have a unique jumping issue that can leave them landing upside down. Imagine tiny acrobats trying to perform in a circus, but instead of nailing their flips, they often flip over like mini-tops. This amusing behavior happens because these frogs are so small that their bodies don't have the coordination to land gracefully. As they hop from leaf to leaf in their jungle habitat, their jumps can be unpredictable and erratic, making each landing a surprising event. With their vibrant colors and tiny frames, these frogs have found a niche in the intricate web of rainforest life. Their playful jumps are not just captivating to watch, but they also play a role in their survival, helping them navigate a world filled with potential dangers. Isn't nature fascinating? Can you imagine that humans have fewer chromosomes than apes? It might surprise you to learn that humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, while great apes like chimpanzees and gorillas have 24. This seemingly small difference in chromosome number hides some fascinating insights into our species. Scientists believe this genetic variation may play a crucial role in what sets humans apart from our closest relatives. For instance, the unique structure of human chromosomes could be linked to our advanced language skills, complex problem-solving abilities, and even our capacity for self-awareness and consciousness. By studying these chromosomal differences, researchers can explore how these traits evolved, helping us better understand our place in the animal kingdom. So the next time you think about our connection to great apes, remember that what might seem like a tiny difference could be a key to unlocking some of humanity's most remarkable qualities. Have you heard about ancient Sahara crocodiles? 500 million years ago, the Sahara Desert was not the arid landscape we know today. It was a lush oasis. Fossil hunters have unearthed evidence that this region was once teeming with life, including large crocodiles that were quite different from their modern relatives. These ancient creatures had powerful legs, which enabled them to gallop across the land, making them surprisingly agile. Imagine crocodiles no longer just river dwellers, but swift land animals as well. This fascinating adaptation allowed them to chase prey and evade threats in their verdant environment. The discoveries in regions of the Sahara reveal that the desert's history is packed with dynamic changes, oscillating from fertile landscapes to the dry sand dunes we see today. The fossils provide a snapshot of an ecosystem that thrived millions of years ago, showcasing the incredible evolutionary journey of life on Earth. What other secrets could be hiding beneath the sands of the Sahara? Here's a wild fact about, did you know puzzles can change lives? It all began in 1974 when Hungarian professor Erno Rubik invented the Rubik's Cube, a marvel that has evolved into a worldwide phenomenon. This intriguing cube, featuring a vibrant array of colors, entices and engages millions with its deceptively simple design. You might simply see it as a toy, but it serves as an exceptional mental challenge, having sold over 350 million units globally, making it one of the most popular toys ever created. The magic of the Rubik's Cube lies in its perfect fusion of creativity and logic. Each twist and turn transforms the puzzle into a fresh challenge, urging kids and adults alike to hone their problem-solving abilities. Beyond the classroom, the cube has influenced a range of activities, from exhilarating speed cubing competitions to innovative art installations. It has even inspired video games and fashion trends, cementing its place in popular culture. Just think of the countless hours dedicated to solving its colorful maze. Whether you're an expert cuber or a curious beginner, this iconic puzzle continuously nurtures our creativity and adventure, illustrating that simple concepts can leave a tremendous legacy. What if you could see the moon differently? The moon appears upside down in the southern hemisphere compared to the northern hemisphere, and this fascinating twist leads to various interpretations of our celestial neighbor. When folks in Australia or South America gaze up at the moon, they notice its features are flipped. For example, craters that northern observers see on the top of the moon might appear at the bottom to those down south. This phenomenon isn't just a quirky visual trick, it's all about perspective, shaped by the curvature of our Earth. As we move between hemispheres, everything from the moon's shadows to its phases can seem to change dramatically. Next time you look up, think about how your vantage point affects what you see. Isn't it incredible that something as constant as the moon can look so different depending on where you stand on the globe? Did you know bananas have unique names and uses? A bunch of bananas is called a hand, while each individual banana is referred to as a finger. Isn't that quirky? But it gets even more fascinating. Botanically speaking, bananas are classified as berries, which might surprise you. They're packed with potassium, a vital mineral that helps regulate blood pressure and keeps your heart and muscles functioning properly. When it comes to taste and popularity, the Cavendish banana steals the show as the most widely consumed variety worldwide. However, its genetic uniformity is a double-edged sword. It makes the Cavendish more at risk for pests and diseases, endangering this beloved fruit. So the next time you peel a banana, remember that it's more than just a snack. It's a berry with a unique name and a story that highlights the importance of biodiversity in agriculture. Imagine what it would mean for us if the Cavendish were to disappear. With such a widespread love for this fruit, are we doing enough to protect it? Did you know that 320,000 years is a prison sentence? In a bizarre twist of justice, Gabriel Grandos received the longest prison sentence ever recorded, an astonishing 320,000 years. This extreme punishment was handed down for a crime that seems almost trivial by comparison, failing to deliver over 70,000 letters. Imagine being sentenced for the entire span of human history. This unparalleled punishment not only surpasses any reasonable human lifespan, it also highlights how the legal system can sometimes take things to an outrageous extreme. While most sentences are meant to fit the crime, this one raises eyebrows and invites questions about fairness and proportionality in punishment. Where do we draw the line when it comes to accountability? It also makes us wonder about the purpose of such lengthy sentences. Are they meant to deter others, or do they simply reflect a system that can occasionally lose sight of reason? What if I told you peanut butter is a star? This creamy delight holds a special place in the hearts of many Americans, featured in everything from classic sandwiches to decadent desserts. The iconic peanut butter and jelly sandwich has become a staple in lunchboxes across the United States, beloved for its sweet and salty flavor combination. But peanut butter isn't just for sandwiches. It boosts the taste of cookies, smoothies, and even savory dishes like Thai peanut sauce. Interestingly, while Americans can't get enough of this rich spread, It's less common in many other countries, where alternatives like almond or hazelnut spreads take center stage. This divisive love illustrates how food preferences can vary widely around the globe. Have you ever wondered why peanut butter didn't catch on everywhere, or how it became such a quintessential part of American culture? You won't believe this about joint cracking. Have you ever wondered why your knees, knuckles, or elbows make that popping sound? It's all about gas. When you stretch or move your joints, the pressure changes inside the joint capsule. This change causes gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, which are dissolved in the joint fluid to form tiny bubbles. When these bubbles rapidly collapse or burst, they create that distinctive cracking sound. Scientists have studied this phenomenon and found that the sound is usually harmless, so no need to worry. Still, if you experience pain alongside the cracking, it might be wise to consult a doctor. So next time you hear that pop or crack, remember it's just your joints letting out some gas. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies work? Did you know bigger skulls don't mean smarter brains? In the 19th century, many scientists made the surprising mistake of linking larger skull sizes with greater intelligence. They thought that if a person had a bigger head, they must be smarter because, after all, more space could mean more brain power, right? However, this idea was fundamentally flawed. Intelligence is a complex trait influenced by various factors, including genetics, environment, and education. The brain's structure and functionality matter far more than sheer size. Despite the popular belief at the time, cognitive abilities can be found in brains of all shapes and sizes. This misconception has since been debunked, reminding us that intelligence can't be measured by physical dimensions. So did these scientists overlook the incredible diversity of human intellect? Surprisingly, it's a fact that the universe has no edge. This intriguing concept challenges our understanding of space. Instead of a physical boundary, we encounter something called the cosmological horizon, which is roughly 46.6 billion light-years away from Earth. This horizon symbolizes the limit of what we can observe, marking the farthest distance from which light has reached us since the Big Bang, which exploded into existence over 13 billion years ago. Beyond this horizon lies an unknown realm where theories abound. Some scientists argue that the universe may extend infinitely in all directions, suggesting a never-ending cosmos. Others propose a more circular universe, where traveling far enough in one direction might bring you back to your starting point. Picture sailing through the stars only to find that you return from an infinite journey to the very spot you began. These ideas underscore the complexity and wonder of our universe, reminding us that the night sky is just a glimpse of the vastness beyond. So when you look up at the stars, consider that there's an unimaginable extent of mystery and beauty lying just out of reach. Can you imagine that only 14 eye injuries occurred? Following the solar eclipse on August 11, 1999, many people were worried about potential eye damage caused by improper viewing of the sun. Fortunately, the British medical journal, BMJ, reported only 14 cases of eye injuries, which was much lower than the alarming predictions. Among these cases, one stood out, a patient who gazed directly at the sun for a staggering 20 minutes without any eye protection. This incident highlighted the risks of viewing solar eclipses without proper precautions, such as eclipse glasses or a solar viewer. Luckily, the majority of eclipse enthusiasts played it safe, enjoying the breathtaking celestial event without suffering harm. This small number of injuries serves as a reminder of the importance of eye safety during such rare astronomical occurrences. How will we protect our vision during the next eclipse? Ever wondered why some people have mismatched eyes? This captivating condition is known as heterochromia, which occurs when an individual has two differently colored eyes. Heterochromia happens due to variations in melanin levels, the pigment that gives color to our skin, hair, and eyes. Some people are born with this unique trait thanks to genetic factors passed down through their family lines. But you can also acquire heterochromia later in life due to injury, illness, or even certain medications. While most cases are completely harmless, it's important to pay attention to any significant changes in eye color. Such changes could indicate an underlying health issue that may need medical evaluation. So whether you find it fascinating or just plain cool, heterochromia shines a light on the incredible diversity of human biology. Did you know Venus spins the other way? This intriguing planet stands out in our solar system because it rotates backward, which means that on Venus, the sun actually rises in the west and sets in the east. This unusual rotation is called retrograde motion and creates a fascinating day-night cycle. What's even more surprising is that a single day on Venus lasts longer than an entire year. While Venus takes about 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis, it only takes about 225 Earth days to orbit the sun. Imagine spending more time waiting for the sun to set than it takes to go all the way around the sun. The atmosphere of Venus adds to its uniqueness, being thick with clouds of sulfuric acid, trapping heat, and creating a scorching surface temperature. So every day on Venus is a full experience of extremes, making it one of the most remarkable planets in our solar system. Isn't it amazing how different our neighboring worlds can be? Believe it or not, stockings have a magical origin. This delightful tradition traces back to the legendary figure of Saint Nicholas, known for his generosity and kind deeds. According to the tale, Saint Nicholas once dropped coins down a chimney, which then landed in stockings that children had hung by the fireplace to dry. This act of kindness sparked the idea of filling stockings with small gifts, creating a charming custom that continues today. Every year, families eagerly hang their stockings, hoping to find treats and surprises waiting for them on Christmas morning. While the original story takes place in ancient times, the spirit of giving remains strong. In modern times, stockings can be filled with candy, toys, and little trinkets, making them a special part of holiday celebrations. It's fascinating how a simple legend about a kind-hearted saint changed holiday traditions around the world. So when you hang up a stocking this year, remember the spirit of Saint Nicholas and the joy he brought to many. Why exactly does learning a second language change your brain? Scientists have discovered that becoming bilingual can actually reshape the structure of our brains. Research in the field of neurolinguistics shows that individuals who speak two languages often have denser gray matter in the left hemisphere of their brains. This part of the brain plays a crucial role in language processing, and more gray matter means more neurons and connections, which can enhance cognitive abilities. This intriguing finding suggests that the brain can adapt and grow in response to the challenges of mastering a second language. Not only does it improve communication skills, but it may also boost memory and problem-solving abilities. So if you're thinking about picking up a new language, remember that it could be a fantastic workout for your brain, helping to keep it sharp and agile throughout life. Is it really true that Iceland has no family names? In Iceland, naming conventions work quite differently than most places around the world. Instead of using family names passed down through generations, Icelanders often use a patronymic or matronymic system. This means that a child's last name typically comes from one of the parents' first names. For example, if a father named Jan has a son, that boy might be called Jansson, meaning son of Jan. If Jan has a daughter, she would be named Jan's daughter or daughter of Jan. This unique system reflects the close family ties and makes it easy to identify one's heritage. Each generation effectively creates a new surname based on the parent's name, keeping things fresh and personal. While this may sound unusual, it highlights the Icelandic focus on individuality and connection to family. So next time you meet an Icelander, remember that their name tells a story about their parents' name rather than a long family history. How cool is that? You won't believe this about macadamia nuts. Did you know that the macadamia nut is one of the rare indigenous Australian plants that has become a large-scale commercial crop? These delicious and rich nuts grow on macadamia trees, which take a bit of patience to start producing. After around 7 to 10 years, the trees finally bear fruit. But here's the exciting part. Once they begin, they can continue yielding nuts for over a century. That means one tree can provide a tasty harvest for many generations. Macadamia nuts are not only a great source of healthy fats and nutrients, but they also have a unique, buttery flavor that makes them a favorite for snacking and cooking alike. As global demand increases, macadamia farming has become an important industry for Australia, showcasing the powerful bond between nature and commerce. Isn't it fascinating how much time and care goes into each nut? Turns out the truth is that beer is beloved worldwide. Beer isn't just a drink. It's a cultural phenomenon that unites people from all walks of life. In 2022, a staggering 121 million kiloliters of beer were enjoyed globally. This figure highlights beer's status as one of the most popular beverages, ranking close to water and tea. From a refreshing pint on a hot summer day to toasting at festive events like Oktoberfest, beer brings joy and celebration. Different cultures put their unique spin on brewing, introducing a wide range of flavors, aromas, and styles. Whether you prefer a crisp lager, a rich stout, or a hoppy IPA, there's a beer out there to tickle your taste buds. Communities often come together in local breweries, pubs, or at home to enjoy this age-old beverage. So the next time you raise a glass, remember that you're part of a global tradition that's been around for thousands of years. Did you know that the Lumiku Light Cube transforms spaces? This amazing interactive projector is equipped with motion sensors that allow it to project stunning images onto any surface, instantly creating an art gallery vibe in your home or workplace. Imagine walking into a room and suddenly seeing vibrant landscapes, classic paintings, or even your own photos lighting up the walls. The Lumiku Light Cube isn't just about decoration. It invites creativity and interaction, making it ideal for parties, gatherings, or simply relaxing at home. You can easily switch themes and styles, allowing you to match the ambiance to any occasion. Whether you want a calming atmosphere or a lively setting, this projector can help you achieve just that. Plus, it's user-friendly, making it accessible for people of all ages. Ready to turn your everyday spaces into a masterpiece? Prepare to be amazed by Titanic's incredible time parallels. Did you know that the film Titanic runs for 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is exactly how long it took the real ship to sink in 1912? This fascinating coincidence adds a layer of intensity to James Cameron's epic film. The collision scene itself lasts just 37 seconds, perfectly mirroring the real-life duration of the ship's tragic impact with the iceberg. This detailed attention to timing helps to immerse viewers in the drama of that fateful night. The film masterfully blends history and storytelling, making you feel the urgency of the situation as it unfolds on screen. With powerful performances and stunning visuals, it's no wonder that Titanic remains a cinematic classic. These clever details remind us that, while movies entertain, they can also offer poignant reflections on history. Are you ready to revisit this heart-wrenching tale? Most people don't know this about cheetahs. Around 10,000 years ago, cheetahs faced a significant population bottleneck that drastically cut down their numbers. This major event left a lasting mark on their genetic makeup. Today, all modern cheetahs share such genetic similarity that organ transplants between them carry minimal risk of rejection. This fascinating fact highlights how historical events can shape a species over time. The cheetah's genetic uniformity results from genetic drift and inbreeding, which can happen when populations shrink and have fewer breeding options. While this unique trait makes medical procedures between cheetahs easier, it also poses challenges for the species. Low genetic diversity can lead to problems like vulnerability to diseases and reduced adaptability to changing environments. So while these incredible big cats can run at astonishing speeds, their survival depends on the health of their gene pool. Isn't it amazing how history affects even the fastest animals on Earth? Check out the amazing Kokedama sea coconut seed. This incredible seed hails from the tropical shores of the Seychelles and holds the title for the largest and heaviest seed in the world. Imagine a single seed that can reach lengths of up to 12 inches with a whopping circumference of 3 feet. Weighing over 40 pounds, the Kokedama seed is not just heavy, it's a remarkable natural phenomenon that stirs both curiosity and admiration. The sea coconut grows from the famous Lodoicea malvavica tree, which also boasts sturdy palm-like fronds that can tower up to 80 feet high. What's fascinating is that these seeds have been known to drift across oceans, a journey that can take years, while often being mistaken for coconuts. Because of their size and unique shape, kokedama seeds have captured the attention of scientists, nature lovers, and artists alike. They symbolize resilience and adaptability, thriving in their island environments. So next time you think of seeds, remember the amazing kokedama, a true giant in the plant kingdom. You won't believe this paper animation feat. DP Art has amazed us with a flip book-style animation created on a single sheet of paper. This remarkable effort involved erasing and redrawing so many times that the paper actually tore. Imagine the dedication it takes to produce a captivating animation in such a unique format. The artistry and persistence required to meticulously redraw frames show a true commitment to creativity. This method of animation harks back to early filmmaking techniques, where every frame had to be hand-drawn. It's a fascinating blend of tradition and innovation, capturing the essence of animation in a compact, tangible form. The torn edges of the paper are more than just a flaw. They tell a story of artistic struggle and the joy of creation. Have you ever tried drawing or animating on paper? It can be both challenging and rewarding, just like DP Art's incredible project. Why do galaxies spin every billion years? It might sound mind-boggling, but every galaxy, big or small, takes about 1 billion years to complete a single rotation. This incredible journey happens at different speeds depending on the size and mass of the galaxy. For instance, our Milky Way spins at an impressive rate, taking around 230 million years to finish one full turn. Imagine how vast and lonely space feels when you consider that every galaxy dances to the same cosmic rhythm, twirling gracefully through the universe. This rotation is driven by the galaxy's gravitational pull, which keeps everything from stars to dust in orbit. Scientists study these rotations to understand more about the universe's history and structure. We can learn about the dark matter influential in holding galaxies together as they spin. With each rotation, galaxies spark new star formations, providing a glimpse into the ongoing dance of the cosmos. So the next time you gaze at the night sky, remember that there's a grand choreography happening far beyond what we can see. Guess what really drives square waves in the ocean? These fascinating phenomena, known as cross seas, occur when two different wave systems collide at oblique angles. The result is a striking checkerboard pattern on the surface of the water, which can look beautiful from a distance. However, don't be fooled. Square waves are incredibly dangerous. Swimmers and smaller boats face serious risks because the currents created by these waves can be unpredictable and powerful. Imagine waves towering up to 10 feet high crashing unpredictably, creating an environment that can easily overturn even large vessels. It's like nature's own roller coaster. If you're ever out on the water, keep an eye on the conditions and steer clear of areas prone to these phenomena. Understanding how square waves form can help ensure your safety while enjoying the ocean. This might surprise you. Severe diseases still cause global fear. Many people think of coughs and fevers as the main health concerns, but there are much more serious diseases lurking in the shadows. Conditions like Ebola, rabies, and HIV/AIDS can be life-threatening and create panic just by their mention. These diseases often spread in ways that unsettle communities, like through contaminated water or insect bites. Even in countries with advanced healthcare, the fear of outbreaks looms large. For example, the recent COVID-19 pandemic shocked the world, showing just how quickly a disease can upend lives. Vaccines and public health campaigns work hard to control these threats, yet misinformation can make the battle tougher. This mix of fear and hope leads us to wonder how we can better prepare ourselves for future diseases. What can we do to stay informed and protect ourselves? Prepare to be amazed by Canada's bold sting operation. In a gripping turn of events, authorities cleverly set up a fake video game competition to apprehend a 17-year-old boy suspected of murdering a 15-year-old girl. This undercover operation took a page from modern gaming culture, attracting the boy to a location where he felt safe and relaxed. During the event, officers engaged with him while maintaining a casual atmosphere, ultimately leading him to confess to the shocking crime. Such a strategic approach highlights not only the innovative methods law enforcement can employ, but also the seriousness of addressing youth violence. The case raises important discussions about accountability and the impacts of crime on communities. How do tactics like this reshape the way we think about justice and prevention? Why exactly does the Cybertruck stand out so much? The Cybertruck, Tesla's bold new electric vehicle, is built from an ultra-tough 30x cold-rolled stainless steel, which makes it dent-proof and even bullet-resistant. This extraordinary material choice not only gives the truck remarkable strength, but also creates a unique aesthetic that has sparked quite the conversation. Some people adore its futuristic, angular design, seeing it as a revolutionary step in automotive innovation. Others, however, find its unconventional look difficult to embrace. By departing from traditional curves and smooth lines, the Cybertruck has both its fans and critics, arguing passionately about what makes a vehicle attractive. Ultimately, Tesla's daring choice in materials reflects a broader trend towards building cars that are not just stylish, but also incredibly resilient. Will this unique design change the way we think about vehicles, or will it remain a bold outlier in the automotive world? Why exactly does extreme heat pose such dangers? In some of the hottest environments on Earth, surface temperatures can soar above those of the sun. Imagine stepping into a place where temperatures reach a blistering 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. In these extreme conditions, sweat can boil away instantly, and clothing can catch fire in the blink of an eye. This intense heat causes our bodies to react in fascinating ways, almost like a flashbulb illuminating a dark room. The human body attempts to cool itself through sweating, yet in such extreme conditions, this natural cooling mechanism can backfire. Rapid evaporation leads to severe dehydration and heat exhaustion. When the heat is so extreme, even the air you breathe can feel like a furnace, making it vital for people in these environments to stay cool and avoid exposure. Understanding how our bodies respond to extreme conditions is key to survival. Here's something incredible about the common limpet. The common limpet, a remarkable sea creature, possesses teeth that are made from the strongest known biological material. These teeth form part of a unique structure called a radula, which functions like a conveyor belt, helping limpets scrape algae off rocks. What's astonishing is that this radula is not just any ordinary structure. It is composed of a special protein-based polymer combined with a mineral phase. This combination gives the limpet's teeth amazing durability, enabling them to endure immense forces while feeding. Scientists are keenly studying this natural marvel to understand its extraordinary properties, and they hope it could inspire the development of new materials in engineering and dentistry. Can you imagine using nature's design to create stronger tools or dental solutions? The common limpet truly showcases the wonders of evolution and its endless potential for innovation. Have you ever thought about how often you blink? Believe it or not, a person blinks around 25,000 times a week. This simple action may seem automatic, but it plays an essential role in our daily lives. Blinking helps keep our eyes moist and comfortable by spreading tears across their surface, washing away any dust or debris. Each blink only lasts a fraction of a second, yet it can significantly improve our focus on the world around us. Additionally, blinking serves as a tiny break for our brains, helping us process information more efficiently. In fact, when we concentrate on something, like reading or working on a computer, our blinking rate tends to decrease. This is why you might find your eyes feeling tired or dry after extended screen time. So the next time you catch yourself blinking away, remember that you're not just doing it mindlessly. Your eyes are thanking you for keeping them healthy and clear. Who knew such a small act could have such big benefits? You won't believe this about your daily breaths. On average, a person breathes about 23,000 times a day. That's right. Whether you're awake or asleep, your body's hard at work, taking in precious oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide without you having to think about it. Each inhale fills your lungs with oxygen, fueling your cells and helping your organs function properly. With every exhale, you're getting rid of carbon dioxide, a waste product your body doesn't need. This automatic process is crucial for survival, supporting everything from your brain function to your physical movements. Imagine doing something 23,000 times a day without even realizing it. It's a perfect reminder of how our bodies work tirelessly behind the scenes, keeping us alive and well all day long. So the next time you take a breath, think about the remarkable role it plays in your life. Isn't it amazing how vital these simple actions are? You might be shocked to learn that birds have bristles. These fascinating little features, found along the edges of their eyelids, are actually modified feathers, akin to our human eyelashes. Just like our eyelashes help keep dust and debris away from our eyes, these bristles serve a similar purpose for birds. But that's not all. They may also play a role in how birds sense their surroundings. By detecting changes in air currents, these tiny feathers can alert birds to approaching predators or obstacles in their flight path. Moreover, these specialized structures are crucial for their survival in the wild, helping them navigate their environments with precision. It's amazing to think about the intricate adaptations birds have evolved, like these eyelid bristles, to thrive in diverse ecosystems. Next time you see a bird, take a moment to appreciate these tiny wonders that contribute to their everyday lives. Ever wondered how space affects astronauts' hearts? In the weightlessness of space, prolonged exposure to microgravity causes surprising changes in cardiovascular function. Astronauts' hearts can actually shrink and transform into a more spherical shape. This happens because without the force of gravity pulling blood downwards, the heart doesn't have to work as hard. Over time, this leads to muscle atrophy, meaning the heart loses some of its strength and mass. Research conducted aboard the International Space Station has shown that cardiac tissue adapts quickly to these new conditions, which highlights just how important it is to find effective countermeasures. Astronauts on long-duration missions need to maintain their cardiovascular health, so scientists are continually looking for ways to keep their hearts fit and ready for the challenges of space travel. This fascinating area of study not only helps protect the health of our astronauts, but also deepens our understanding of how human bodies adapt to extreme environments. Are we ready for the next era of space exploration? Can you imagine a day on Mercury? A day on Mercury lasts about 14 Earth hours and 8 Earth minutes, showcasing the planet's extraordinary rotational speed. Unlike our home planet, Mercury spins on its axis very slowly compared to its orbit around the Sun. This unique rotation means that a single day from one sunrise to the next is much longer than a day on Earth. In fact, while it takes about 59 Earth days for Mercury to complete one full rotation, its year, or the time it takes to orbit the Sun, is just 88 Earth days. This peculiar setup leads to some extreme temperature variations, where daytime can soar to a scorching 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 427 degrees Celsius, while nighttime can drop to a frigid 330 degrees Fahrenheit, 201 degrees Celsius. Imagine experiencing such dramatic shifts in temperature in daylight. Mercury's unusual day and night cycle challenges our understanding of how planets can behave differently in our solar system. Isn't space just mind-blowing? Why is Japan's economy so impressive? Japan has the third largest economy in the world, making it a major player on the global stage. This remarkable achievement comes from a mix of innovative technology, efficient manufacturing, and a highly skilled workforce. Companies like Toyota and Sony showcase Japan's leadership in various industries, from automotive to electronics. After World War II, Japan underwent rapid industrialization, focusing on quality and productivity. The country's dedication to education and technology allowed it to bounce back and thrive. Additionally, Japan's unique blend of traditional practices and modern advancements creates a dynamic business environment. With a population of over 126 million people, the demand for goods and services contributes significantly to its economic strength. Japan also emphasizes international trade, exporting high-quality products worldwide. Despite facing challenges like an aging population and natural disasters, Japan continues to innovate and adapt, ensuring its place as an economic powerhouse. So, what can we learn from Japan's economic success? Can brain-computer interfaces change our lives forever? This exciting technology is currently in its early stages, yet it holds tremendous potential to revolutionize various fields, especially assistive technology. Essentially, brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, create a direct link between human thoughts and machines, allowing us to control devices just by thinking about them. Imagine a person with limited mobility using only their mind to operate a computer or a wheelchair. As researchers develop these systems further, we may see applications that can help individuals communicate, interact with their environment, or even regain lost functions. The implications are astounding. BCIs could lead to breakthroughs in medical treatments and enhance the way we live and work. As we stand on the brink of these advancements, it's thrilling to consider how BCIs might shape a more connected and accessible future for everyone. What if I told you about a miraculous life swap? A boy once rescued from a serious injury by a brave woman named Penny later had a chance to return the favor in an incredible twist of fate. This heartwarming story began when Penny intervened during a dangerous accident, preventing a tragedy and giving the boy another chance at life. Fast forward years later, and Penny found herself in a dire situation when she began choking. In a twist that feels like a scene from a movie, the boy, now grown, sprang into action, using the skills he had learned over the years to save her. This remarkable full-circle moment highlights the profound connections we can form in life. It's a powerful reminder that acts of kindness often come back to us when we least expect it. Who knew a simple act could lead to saving a life down the road? You might be surprised to learn about haiku stairs. Nestled in the lush mountains of Hawaii, the haiku stairs, or Stairway to Heaven, is a hiking trail that has become legendary for both its breathtaking views and its controversial status. Officially closed to the public, this steep 322-step climb winds up through verdant foliage and connects you with spectacular panoramas of the island. The decision to close the stairs was made due to safety concerns and environmental impact, but this only added to its allure for thrill seekers. Many hikers are drawn to the challenge, often attempting to sneak in before dawn to enjoy the surreal beauty at sunrise. The staircase is not just a physical climb, it's a thrilling adventure that captures the spirit of exploration. However, those who take the risk should be aware of the potential consequences, including hefty fines. So, what do you think? Would you take on the challenge of sneaking up the haiku stairs for a breathtaking view? Prepare to be amazed by the blue whale's tongue. Did you know that the tongue of a blue whale can weigh as much as an entire elephant? That's right. This astonishing creature is the largest animal on Earth, and its massive tongue alone can weigh around 3 tons, which is truly mind-blowing. But the blue whale doesn't just impress with its size, it has a remarkable heart too. In fact, its heart only needs to beat once every 10 seconds. This slow pace allows the blue whale to conserve energy as it swims through the ocean depths. It's a fascinating combination of immense size and efficient biology. These majestic animals can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh over 200 tons, making them the ultimate giants of the sea. So next time you think of whales, just imagine the incredible size and efficiency of the blue whale's tongue and heart. What other amazing facts will we discover about these gentle giants? Why are prescription bottles tinted brown or orange? These colored bottles play a crucial role in keeping your medications effective. When medications are exposed to ultraviolet or UV light, their chemical composition can change, leading to decreased effectiveness or even harmful breakdown products. To tackle this problem, scientists designed prescription bottles with tinted brown or orange materials that act like a shield against harmful UV rays. This simple yet effective solution helps ensure that the medications you rely on maintain their potency until you're ready to take them. The color isn't just for aesthetics, it serves a vital purpose. Whether it's your pain reliever or allergy medication, these bottles help protect the contents from light exposure. Next time you pick up a prescription, take a moment to appreciate the thoughtful design that goes into these everyday objects. They are not just containers, they are guardians of your health. So the next time you see that brown or orange bottle, remember its important job. Ever wondered how onboard cameras change our adventures? These fantastic devices give us a thrilling first-person perspective that can elevate our experiences like never before. Picture this. You're zip-lining through a dense forest, and instead of just imagining the view, an onboard camera captures every exhilarating moment from your eyes. This immersive technology is enhancing activities ranging from skiing and scuba diving to skydiving and mountain biking. Participants feel a unique connection to their experience, as they can relive the excitement later or share it with friends and family. The stunning footage, often accompanied by incredible sound effects, brings the thrill alive, making everyone feel like they are right there with you. Onboard cameras are not just about capturing memories. They also help to promote safety and technique by allowing people to review their performance afterward. As we embrace this technology, one thing is clear: adventures have never been more exhilarating and unforgettable. Let's uncover the truth about red hair and vitamin D. Did you know that people with red hair are uniquely adapted to produce more vitamin D than those with other hair colors? This fascinating trait allows redheads to synthesize vitamin D quickly when they spend time in sunlight. The ability to create more vitamin D is especially beneficial in regions where sunlight is less available. In these areas, having a higher capacity for vitamin D production can make a big difference, contributing to better bone health and immune function. Vitamin D is vital for our overall well-being, playing a key role in calcium absorption and mood regulation. As a result, red-haired individuals often thrive in cloudy or cooler climates where sunlight is limited. Interestingly, this adaptation is thought to have developed as a survival mechanism, helping redheads maintain their health in challenging environments. So the next time you meet someone with fiery locks, remember that they have a special connection to sunlight and health that could surprise you. You might be shocked to learn that Eisenhower missed a big event. In 1944, Dwight D. Eisenhower, who would later become President of the United States, faced a tough choice when he couldn't attend his son John's graduation from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. At the time, he was deeply engaged in the critical task of leading the Allied invasion of Europe, a monumental effort that would change the course of World War II. Ironically, June 6, 1944, was not just any day. It was D-Day, when thousands of Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy to reclaim Europe from Nazi control. While Eisenhower was busy planning strategies to secure a victory for freedom, his son celebrated a major milestone. This poignant moment reveals the sacrifices many leaders make during wartime, balancing their personal lives with immense responsibilities that shape history. How do you think such choices affect family ties? Why exactly does sauna culture thrive in Finland? It's because saunas are more than just cozy retreats. They are vital to Finnish life. Almost every household in Finland has one, creating an important space for relaxation, socializing, and even conducting business. Imagine stepping into a warm, wooden room filled with the soothing sound of water splashing on hot stones. This tradition fosters a sense of community, where friends and family can unwind and share meaningful conversations. Additionally, saunas promote health by helping to ease stress and improve circulation, supporting Finland's commitment to overall well-being. In a country where the winters can be long and harsh, stepping into a sauna represents comfort and resilience. Interestingly, vital discussions, including sealing important business deals, often happen here, highlighting the sauna as a unique meeting point. So when you visit Finland, stepping into a sauna isn't just about relaxation. It's about immersing yourself in a rich culture that cherishes togetherness and wellness. Isn't that a fascinating aspect of daily life in Finland? Discover how GPS-enabled darts are changing police pursuit. In the United States, police are now using an innovative technology called GPS-enabled dart technology to track down vehicles linked to criminal activities. These are small tracking devices, resembling darts, that officers can deploy onto suspicious cars in real time. Once attached, they send location signals directly to the police, allowing officers to monitor the vehicle's movements from a safe distance. This means law enforcement can manage pursuits without resorting to dangerous high-speed chases, which can put both officers and civilians at risk. By enhancing safety and efficiency, this smart technology not only helps police respond more strategically, but also aims to reduce traffic accidents and ensure community safety. With advancements like this, could the future of policing look much different than before? Believe it or not, a real Excalibur exists in Italy. This fascinating tale revolves around the Abbey of San Galgano, where a sword is famously embedded in a rock. According to legend, Saint Galgano, a 12th century knight, plunged the sword into the stone to symbolize his rejection of worldly possessions and materialism. While tales of King Arthur's magical sword are known worldwide, this Italian relic has captured imaginations for centuries. What makes it even more intriguing is that scientific analysis has confirmed the sword's age aligns with Galgano's time, adding a layer of authenticity to the lore. Visitors flock to the abbey, drawn by the allure of history and the mystical connection to Arthurian legends. The site combines spiritual significance with captivating stories of heroism, making it a must-visit destination. Can you picture standing before a sword that echoes a narrative of valor and sacrifice? The blending of history, myth, and beautiful landscapes makes the Abbey of San Galgano a treasure trove for anyone curious about our past. Can you imagine glass flowing like a liquid? This fascinating property comes from the fact that glass is actually an amorphous solid. Unlike most solids that have a neatly arranged crystalline structure, glass lacks this organization, which gives it some liquid-like qualities. Over time, especially in older glass windows, this can lead to a curiosity. Glass tends to be thicker at the bottom than at the top. You might think that's due to a poor manufacturing process, but it's simply a result of gravity working on the material over many years. As the glass slowly flows, it settles and transforms its shape, allowing for these interesting variations in thickness. This unique behavior challenges our understanding of solids and liquids, reminding us that nature often holds surprises that defy our expectations. So next time you admire a classic window, remember, you're looking at a remarkable material that's more dynamic than it seems. Prepare to be amazed by North Pole, Alaska. This charming little town, with a population of just 2,140, offers a unique twist on winter wonderlands. Though you won't find it at the geographic North Pole or within the Arctic Circle, North Pole, Alaska embraces a Christmas spirit year-round, making it a hotspot for holiday enthusiasts. Visitors flock to see famous attractions like Santa's very own house, where you can mail letters to Santa himself. You can't miss the giant statue of Santa Claus, towering nearly 15 meters high, which stands proudly greeting everyone who enters this festive town. The winter atmosphere is incredibly vibrant, with snow-blanketed streets and twinkling lights adorning local businesses. Even if you're not a Christmas fan, the stunning Alaskan scenery and delightful community spirit are worth the trip. So why not plan a visit and experience the magic of North Pole for yourself? Guess what really drives banana's clever name? The Latin name for banana is Musa sapientum, which interestingly translates to fruit of the wise man. This unique label hints at the historical significance of bananas across various cultures. Ancient scholars, philosophers, and even common folks viewed this fruit not just as a tasty treat, but as a source of nourishment and knowledge. Bananas are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, making them a smart choice for a healthy diet. Notably, they contain potassium, which helps maintain healthy blood pressure and heart function. The playful name might suggest that eating bananas could make you clever, but it's more about their rich history as a fuel for thought and energy for the mind. So next time you enjoy a banana, think about the wisdom packed in that bright yellow peel. Doesn't it make you feel just a bit smarter? Did you know about the epic Pan American Highway? Stretching a staggering 18,640 miles, the Pan American Highway holds the title of the longest highway in the world. This monumental roadway connects the diverse landscapes of North America, starting in the icy reaches of Alaska and winding all the way down to the vibrant city of Buenos Aires in Argentina. Construction began in 1923, driven by the vision of uniting the Americas from north to south. Over the decades, this vital route has been a lifeline for trade, travel, and adventure, showcasing everything from the majestic Canadian Rockies to the lush rainforests of Central America. However, it's not without its quirks. One of the most challenging sections is the Darien Gap, a dense jungle between Panama and Colombia, where the highway literally comes to a halt. Despite this, the Pan American Highway remains a powerful symbol of connectivity, culture, and the vastness of the lands it traverses. Can you imagine embarking on a journey along this incredible road? Did you know caterpillars turn into soup? When a caterpillar prepares to transform into a butterfly, it goes through a remarkable process called metamorphosis. This isn't just a simple change. It involves a fascinating step where the caterpillar completely dissolves its body inside a protective cocoon. Imagine being turned into a liquid mush. During this stage, the caterpillar's tissues break down into a kind of soup, creating a nutrient-rich environment. This liquid then begins to reorganize, allowing the caterpillar's cells to rebuild into the beautiful structures of a butterfly, such as its wings and antennae. It's like a nature superhero changing its identity. This extraordinary transformation can take days or weeks, depending on the species, and once the metamorphosis is complete, a stunning butterfly emerges from the cocoon, ready to take flight. This process shows just how incredible nature can be, revealing the magic of growth and change. Isn't it amazing how something so seemingly simple can hide such complexity? Believe it or not, salt was once worth gold. In ancient times, salt wasn't just a seasoning, it was a precious commodity. The Romans recognized its immense value, relying on it to preserve food and enhance flavors. Because of its importance, salt even served as a form of currency. Soldiers were sometimes paid with salt instead of coins, leading to the phrase "worth your salt," which we still use today. This practice highlighted how crucial salt was for survival, especially before refrigeration was invented. Trade routes flourished around salt, and its availability could dictate the prosperity of entire cities. Salt mines and salt flats became bustling centers of activity as people sought this valuable resource to trade. Can you imagine a world where your salary might consist of this simple mineral instead of cash? The legacy of salt is still evident today, as it plays a vital role in our diets and industries. So next time you sprinkle some on your meal, remember its rich history as a treasure that shaped economies and societies worldwide. Guess what really drives music format evolution? The transition from short vinyl albums to longer CDs has transformed how we experience music. This shift allowed artists to explore more extensive works, leading to the creation of concept albums that tell a story or delve into deep themes. In the early days of vinyl, artists often had to keep their songs short due to limited space, which meant complex ideas could get lost in the mix. When CDs came on the scene in the 1980s, they offered nearly 80 minutes of playing time. This extra length opened the door for ambitious projects that could include more tracks, richer instrumentation, and greater emotional depth. As music lovers embraced this change, it reflected the evolving landscape of the music industry, where artists felt free to express themselves in new and exciting ways. What will be the next music format revolution? What if I told you about lobotomies and aegis monies? In the 1930s, the world of mental health took a controversial turn when Portuguese neurologist Aegis Moniz introduced the lobotomy procedure. Moniz believed that cutting connections between the frontal lobe and other parts of the brain could reset it, potentially easing severe mental disorders. This bold approach was thought to help patients suffering from conditions like depression and schizophrenia by alleviating the symptoms that tormented them. By 1949, his groundbreaking work earned him the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, sparking debate and interest across the medical community. However, lobotomies often led to severe side effects, such as personality changes and cognitive impairment, raising ethical questions about the treatment. Today, while we recognize the historical significance of Moniz's work, modern psychiatry focuses on more refined and humane methods to support those in need. Hard to believe, but emotions hide in milliseconds. The uncertainty principle explains a fascinating relationship in quantum mechanics. The more accurately we know a particle's position, the less accurately we can determine its momentum. And the opposite is also true. This principle not only transforms our understanding of tiny particles, but also gives insight into the fleeting emotions we display. For instance, subtle facial expressions can reveal what we're really feeling, often in just a blink of an eye, lasting only milliseconds. These brief flashes can be so quick that they're easy to miss, yet they can convey emotions like joy, sadness, or anger, even when we try to hide them. Just as with particles, the more we try to suppress these emotions, the more unpredictable their expressions become. So the next time you catch a glimpse of a fleeting smile or a quick frown, remember, it might reveal more than intended. Turns out, the truth is that frying can be creative. In rural China and the Middle East, cooks have discovered a unique method for frying that doesn't involve oil. Instead, they use heated river sand. This innovative cooking technique takes advantage of easily accessible resources, proving that culinary creativity knows no bounds. By heating the river sand to high temperatures, chefs can ensure that their food cooks evenly and is infused with a distinct flavor. This method not only showcases local ingredients, but also offers a healthier alternative to traditional frying, reducing the need for oils that can be calorie-dense. This fascinating practice highlights the adaptability of cooking techniques in different cultures, reminding us that great meals can be made with what's at hand. Imagine the scent of spices wafting through the air as food sizzles in the sand. Who wouldn't want to try this at home? Believe it or not, Batman produces tons of oil. Nestled in Turkey, the city of Batman is quite the surprise when it comes to its significant contributions to the oil industry. This city, often associated with the iconic comic book hero, boasts impressive oil refineries that collectively yield around 22,000 barrels of oil every single day. The region's geological features make it an ideal location for extracting oil, which has played a crucial role in boosting the local economy. With the bustling refineries and hardworking individuals, Batman stands out as a beacon of industrial activity in Turkey. As the demand for oil continues globally, Batman's production helps fuel not only the nation, but also markets beyond its borders. The juxtaposition of a name famous for superheroes and its real-world importance in oil production makes Batman a fascinating study of how places can surprise us. Have you ever thought of a city as a powerhouse for oil?